Hey, Entus Gaming here. I've recently decided to take a break from Call of Duty Warzone to take on a challenge of living as a nomad in a survival MMO called Last Oasis. In Last Oasis you are faced with the challenge of farming and crafting walkers to outrun the scorching sun in order to survive. One of these so-called walkers is a stiletto. So for this video I'm going to be showing you the best possible build for a stiletto, which can be used for either farming or PvP. Before we get into the video, consider hitting that subscribe button, as I am trying to hit my first 1000 subscribers. Also, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more of it, hit that like button. But without further ado, enjoy the video. Now, before we get into the build of the stiletto and all the equipment you will need on board, let me show you how to unlock this bad boy. Now head over to the tech tree and select walkers on the right. Then you will need to unlock steering levers first with fragments before you can unlock the stiletto, which will cost you an additional 30 fragments. To craft the blueprint of the stiletto, you will need to be under the influence of the vision power potion. The resources required for crafting a stiletto: the body is 895 wood, 25 rope, 276 fiber, 2 fiber weave, and 90 stone. For the legs you will need 140 wood and 18 wood shaft, and for the wings you will need 47 wood and 28 fiber weave. Now that you know how to unlock and craft a stiletto, let me show you the best possible stiletto build. For the build you will require 3 repeaters, 4 walker climbers, 1 ballista, 3 ammunition boxes, 1 medium or large chest, 1 steering lever, 1 cauterizing station, and 1 campfire. In my build I am using the small wings, which cost 1 tablet to unlock in the tech tree. What is good about the small wings is that it makes it hard for enemies to board you, as it is very hard to grab onto and get enough elevation to swing onto your walker. I would really recommend investing in it if you enjoy the stiletto. As you can see, I have plenty of deck space but very limited space where I am piloting the walker. This is done on purpose so enemies who board me have less chance of hitting me with their weapons. The 3 ammo boxes at the back make it really hard for people to climb on at the back, which adds that little extra bit of protection for the pilot. The 2 repeaters on the top deck have great view distance to shoot any target you want. The front repeater is great for your team to use when an enemy is going after the driver to melt him down and secure your walker. Next we have the chest, which is placed in the most efficient place possible, and it provides me with some extra storage space. I personally prefer the large chest, which costs 1 tablet as well, as it is very hard to break. On the opposite side I have a campfire and 1 cauterizing station, which is filled with Jojo Mojo. Jojo Mojo is great to consume when you are low HP. But like very low HP, because it puts you back to full HP in no time. If you're only missing like 30% of your HP, I would recommend using bandages instead. Lastly, in the front of the stiletto we have a harpoon, which you can use to harpoon enemy ships or break open their walkers with fire arrows. All the objects I have placed on my stiletto have been placed strategically, and the walker climbers are easily accessible when wanting to get back onto your walker. But don't worry, this is not all. Let me show you what I keep inside of my stiletto. This is actually very important because at the end, it's a PvP game and you must be ready to fight at any time. So inside of my stiletto I have extra gear sets for me and my crew, in case we die, enough bandages to heal, tools to farm resources along the way, and also repair hammers to repair if we have taken any damage along the way. Now let me show you the base I keep inside of my stiletto when traveling. The base itself is a 2x3 with an airlock. Inside the base I have enough storage space to bank enemies' gear or resources which I farm along the way. There is a hammock bed with multiple respawns. In the chest I hold extra gear and weapons for longer fights, and I have an additional campfire with water in, so my mates will never go thirsty. Now you might actually be wondering, why is there a catapult on top of my base? While this is optional, you don't need to have this on top of your base. But I have designed the ramp to shoot sulfur bombs longer distances, because when standing on flat surfaces, you don't get enough range with the catapult. Well, that was it for my stiletto build. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the build. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!